On April 25, 2025, the King of Thailand visited Bhutan, personally piloting the aircraft and landing at Poro Airport, which is known as one of the most challenging airports in the world. The event drew widespread praise online. At 72 years old, King Maha Vajiralongkorn's ability to fly a plane himself, and even complete such a difficult landing, is seen as truly impressive. What surprised many even more was that Queen Suthida, who had also received flight training, served as co-pilot during the flight. However, some have raised doubts about whether the king actually piloted the aircraft for the entire flight, or if he only took control during moments staged for the camera. Others have questioned the safety of the king flying a commercial aircraft, especially since Bhutan's Poro Airport is renowned for its extreme difficulty. Only a select group of highly experienced pilots are authorized to take off and land there. Poro Airport is considered highly challenging due to its location between two towering mountains. As altitude increases, the air becomes thinner, which significantly tests a pilot's flying skills. Thin air causes aircraft to fly faster, and although the engines work hard to maintain stable thrust, the shifting atmospheric conditions demand an exceptional level of focus and concentration from the pilot. Additionally, Poro Airport has a single runway measuring approximately 1,985 meters in length, nearly half the length of typical international airport runways, such as the 3,700-meter runway at Bangkok's airport, leaving very little room for error. It's worth noting that at 72 years old, King Maha Vajiralongkorn has long surpassed the legal age limit for civilian pilots in Thailand. Advanced age often comes with slower reaction times compared to younger professional pilots. However, the current Thai king has many years of flying experience and holds licenses for various types of aircraft, including the Boeing 737 and the F-16 fighter jet. During both domestic and international trips, he often chooses to personally pilot the royal aircraft, a reflection of his passion for aviation as well as a way to project a more approachable royal image to the public. As for whether there was an element of showmanship involved, the truth is that everyone enjoys hearing words of praise, even King Maha Vajiralongkorn is no exception. Foreign media have also suggested that the king's decision to fly the aircraft himself may have been intended as a display of his piloting skills. While King Maha Vajiralongkorn's qualifications as a pilot are beyond question, one might wonder whether his body can still handle such high-intensity tasks. In Thailand, the king's health status is considered highly confidential, so it is impossible to know whether he undergoes regular medical examinations. According to Thai law, members of the royal family are legally permitted to pilot aircraft, and King Maha Vajiralongkorn's royal status grants him special exemptions. The Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand has its regulations for certifying pilots. For example, commercial pilots are typically subject to an age limit of 65, although extensions can be granted by airlines or relevant authorities. Private pilots, on the other hand, are not bound by a fixed age limit, but they must pass periodic medical examinations to maintain their flying privileges. The reason the King of Thailand can pilot an aircraft at will is that his royal aircraft is not subject to standard civil aviation regulations. Flights involving the king's aircraft are classified as state affairs rather than ordinary civilian aviation activities. As such, age and medical examination requirements are handled with greater flexibility. That said, an unavoidable concern is that even if an elderly pilot passes a medical exam, there is still the possibility of diminished reaction time, especially in challenging environments like Poro Airport. As for whether the king personally piloted the aircraft for the entire journey, the royal household has not disclosed that information. The flight from Bangkok to Poro Airport in Bhutan takes about 3 hours, which is relatively short, so theoretically, it could be a direct flight. However, according to previous reports, King Maha Vajiralongkorn does not operate the aircraft independently. For safety reasons, he is accompanied by professional pilots, including a crew from the Royal Thai Air Force. This means that even if the king is at the controls, the Royal Thai Air Force will ensure that at least 2 experienced pilots, a captain and a co-pilot, are in the cockpit to supervise and ensure flight safety. As for whether Queen Suthida, who served as co-pilot, is qualified to fly the aircraft, the Thai royal family has not disclosed that information. However, from the video, it is clear that she can skillfully operate the flight instruments, demonstrating her knowledge of aviation. It is known that Queen Suthida underwent basic military flight training after joining the Royal Guard. Still, there are no official documents to confirm that she holds a formal pilot's license. It is said that the king's sister, Princess Sirindhorn, received helicopter pilot training, but aside from that, there are few records of female members of the Thai royal family receiving flight training. According to foreign media reports, if Queen Suthida were to board the aircraft as a co-pilot or observer, she might not need a complete pilot's license. However, if the Queen were to independently operate a commercial aircraft, she would need to have the proper qualifications. It is important to emphasize that such symbolic flights by the Thai royal family are typically accompanied by comprehensive security arrangements and supervision by professional flight crews. However, the political symbolism of these operations far outweighs the practical considerations of flying skills. In other words, the high-difficulty flights are intended to further showcase the multifaceted nature of Thailand's modern monarchy, with King Maha Vajiralongkorn reinforcing his image as a tough ruler through such actions. Thailand and Bhutan both regard Buddhism as their national religion and share common cultural and spiritual values rooted in the faith. During this visit, King Vajiralongkorn was presented with a sacred relic by Bhutanese King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk, a gesture that symbolized the strengthening of historical ties between the two Buddhist nations.